Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. Chicago to start out. Garnett inside. A rebound by Simon. Brooklyn with the ball. A three ball. The rebound by Garnett.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Boy, that's a nice assertive drive to the rim right there.
Now, here's Simon. To the inside. Boom. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
West gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Look at you suck.
Good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Gervin's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Outside Bosch. Fires from the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Got that one up quick.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Green for 2 points. 8 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Brooklyn trailing. Three-pointer, Simon. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Here's Bosch. It's on target from the high post.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosch, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. And he makes the first but misses the second. And Simons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Wow. What, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Back to Mourning, and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And here's West for three. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Chicago leading by one. Stay with us as we continue. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Now, here's Cunningham. Castellimbir. Tipped away. Harper with the steal. Driving in. Chicago calls timeout. LeBron outside, shoots the three. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
James right side. Good D by Johnson.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
It's stolen by SGA. James right side. There's the screen. Pass to McDaniel. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect of LeBron James. He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
Chicago leading by 4. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
A shot by Thompson, no one's around. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
On the wing, Thompson. Inside. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
You have to be assertive off the catch. The defense doesn't have time to react.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Mourning with the screen. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-5 run here. Gervin attacking. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Mourning. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Left side West. Here's Odom. Can't connect from short range. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Three-pointer, Simon. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Team foul.
Edwards looking it over. Out to the right wing. And stolen by LeBron.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for Chicago. Number 33. Scotty Pippen.
Into the lane. Here's Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Here's Lopez. Bank shot. No good. Chicago leading by 14. Giannis outside. Pass to Garnett. Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo got his second basket.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get the And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Brooklyn shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. West with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn trails by 13. Edwards, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Garnett. Got a piece of it.
Boy, what a rejection right there. That is at the cup, and he sends it back.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the away team.
The first one falls.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
And there's the drive. And Harper slams it in.
Well, you love the focus right there. I mean, just get close enough to the bucket to give yourself an opportunity.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Thompson inside the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Harper with the steal. There's the three. Chicago grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Odom on the way. In the corner, Irvin with it. Launches a three. Rebound by Nurkic. Brooklyn trails by 9. And Thompson launches it from deep. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And finished off by Nurkic.
That's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
Pass to LeBron. For 3. A putback. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Chicago leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chicago leading by 5. Holiday goes in. Pippen for 3. Rebounded by Lambeer. Harper with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Up 3. Claims the three-pointer. Harper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Morning with the screen. Pass to Harper. Takes it inside. And here with the steal. The finish! And he pounds it home! I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
Converting in transition, such an underrated aspect of good offense. Nicely done.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oh, what a play inside.
Boy, that's on the defense. You cannot give up that kind of position.
Harper with the steal. Thompson with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
And here is Morning. Nurkic there for the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Nurkic. Now Thompson. Outside Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Nurkic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Changes for Chicago. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Chicago leading by 6. LeBron left side. Out of the Kumbo. Oh, one-handed!
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
5, the screen. The 8-footer. No good. And so it's Durbin with it. He brings it up for Chicago.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to earn the whistle, and he does.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
A 15-footer. Garnett pulls it down.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Garnett, the screen.
Bye-bye.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Saw the opportunity to put this away.
Bye-bye.
You can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Takes this one and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty...
Please make sure you get on safely, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, tú no la que limpia la carpeta. You're not the one who cleans the carpet. You are not the one who cleans the carpet. You are not the one that cleaned the carpet. You fucking not.
NBA on 2K. you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. And it's Chicago to start out. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Here's Chicago. Screen by Giannis. Pass to McDaniel. Puts up a three. And again, Chicago. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The drive by Giannis. Doncic way outside. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Miami no good on that time either. In the corner, Irvin with it. There's the pick. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Irvin.
That rim has a family.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And beat inside. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Screen by James. To the middle. The layup missed. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Giddy up. Scottie Pippen with the putback.
In the corner, it's James. Three-pointer. Here's Young. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Chicago leading by 4. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Pippen. Stoudemire, the screen. It's Pippen with the drive. From outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
James gets the bucket.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mikan. Pass to Curry. For West. Curry can't get it to go.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's West with the drive. And the dunk by Odom.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
He got it up. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect of LeBron James. He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
West with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And so Curry will bring it up for Miami. Down by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miami with the rebound. The three from Banchero. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
To the inside. And the dunk by Odom.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked on.
Here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Pocket six. Intercepted. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Launches it. Curry! What else is new?
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that
one. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. For three, Ingram. Here's Smith. Outside Curry. To the wing right side. Here's Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
So when you've got Ingram's length and reach, you gotta throw it down.
Pass to McDaniel. Here he goes. Now here's Giannis. Here's Gervin. And Carroll grabs the board. In transition, here comes Miami. Good on the shot. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
And what easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And a deep three from Curry. A long distance three is buried. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miami trails by 6. Here comes SGA.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Oh, that is a heck of an attack by Jrue Holiday off the bounce. He holds nothing back.
Chicago leading by 6. Outside Pippen. Over Banchero. Pippen misses. And Odom's got the ball here for Miami. Driving in. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Here's Holiday. Pippen outside. Hands it from downtown. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Antetokounmpo.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Boy with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the dunk by Odom.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Stoudemire grabs the board. Miami trails by 7. He takes it in, and he gets it to go.
Youthful move on the way to the basket by Stoudemire.
Now here's Harper. He has yet to score. Pass to Pippen. Over Banchero. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. It's stolen by Banchero. Embiid with the steal. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Embiid, no good.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Chicago making some changes. Roy hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pass to Mourning. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lamar Odom picks one up.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. And so he's able to get 1 and 2. Curry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line
For Chicago, they had shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And we've reached the end of the third. Chicago leads by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. A nice shot by McDaniel.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Miami. 9-point game. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And here's West from the arc. And the rebound goes to Odom.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Curry outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of impression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the impression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
checking in for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Chicago leading by 3. James. The putback. Now onto the Kumbo. Let's lose a 3. The shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Curry. Pulls the trigger. He puts in the cherry.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
It's good.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And at the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Embiid there for the rebound. Onto the Kumbo with the steal. That one goes in.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Now James. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots when the pressure is at its highest and does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
Well, other line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Curry. Down he goes for three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Nobody would want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Pressed outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Oh, just going off. Odom ignores the stakes and concentrates on just getting a bucket.
Odom a screen. Curry. Can't connect from long distance. Chicago calls timeout. And talking about the approach now. What are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the bucket.
For the win. No good from three. And so the big win by Miami in a Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. It's going to be Louisville off the tip. Here's Bosch. They get the rebound. Cunningham outside. Pass to Gugliotta. Clock at 6. Here's Garnett. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
The 3 for Doncic. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Louisville. Pass to Gugliotta. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
It's his first trip to the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago on defense. Right side, Edwards. And it's Bosch in the corner. Pass to Garnett. For Antetokounmpo. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Doncic. And again, Chicago. No good. And Garnett has it in the corner. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Bosch. And he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup. Like that.
Drops in the tray.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And you love how physical LeBron's drive is. Not afraid to mix it up with the defense and be aggressive.
Outside Bosch. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Louisville leading by 6. A shot by Gugliotta, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, you see the play inside. Points in the paint significantly help your team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You gotta keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Louisville going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense.
I can't believe I'm losing with this suck ass. He sucks so fucking bad, and I'm
And
losing
welcome back
against
to the
him.
second quarter of action. Plenty of
Unbelievable.
basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
To the inside. Five. And the rebound goes to Odom.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Grant outside. Here's White. Crops in the layup for two. White's got the lead up to 10 now for Louisville.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
And here's West from the arc. The kick out to Harper. Tries again. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Louisville leading by 10. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a
Get the fuck out the middle, Odom. This guy suck. Look how bad he suck. He suck. Get out the middle, bro.
First basket.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with
He sucks so fucking bad. Get out the middle, Odom. He don't got no defense. He sucks so fucking bad, my kid can beat him. He's just ridiculous. He's a bum. Extremely bum. He's a fucking bum.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Louisville. Inside. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Odom.
He's a bum.
And the dunk by Odom.
Well, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got his first points of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Louisville leading by 11. It's White on the wing. From the arc. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
He's a bum. Look, he's a bum.
He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting
He's a
his
bum.
first free throw of the game here.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Here goes Gilgeous Alexander. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mourning can't make it work. Thompson with it. Durbin covering. Back to White. Out to Thompson. The three. Thompson.
Shut the fuck up. You a bum.
And
You a bum.
drives in those catch and
You a bum. Go wash your fucking mouth, bum. Bum. You a bum. Go wash your mouth, bum. Go wash your mouth, bum. You a bum. You a fucking 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 bum. Yo, listen, your mother told me you was a bum when she was born. Yeah, you a bum. Yeah, you a bum. Shut the fuck up, bum.
He gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Down low. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Doncic with the steal. And a deep three from James. And so it's Louisville holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Chicago trails by 11. 3, Pippen. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Louisville with it. Left side, Bosch. Pass to Gugliotta. And there's the try. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Showing the strength and will to convert through contact. Now he gets a chance at the line for one more.
Here's James. Pulls it up. That's good on the jump shot. LeBron's got 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And stolen by Mourning. Harper up top. Still scoreless. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
And both free throws good for Mourning.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Gugliotta. Edwards looking it over. Goes up from the top of the key.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how the big guys are and get those rebounds. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Timeout call, Louisville. Louisville leading by 8. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Aldridge. Over Mourning. Now here's Carter Williams. 4 on the clock. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Louisville, no good that time either. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And for 3, it's rebounded by Aldridge. And so it's Louisville with it. Led by as many as 14 points. Carter Williams. Thompson right side. Here's Pippen. Embiid the screen. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Can they get it? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I applaud the defensive effort, but it's an undisciplined response to the drive, and now he goes to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. West outside to the paint. Doncic outside. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Doncic with the steal. James looking it over. Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, White. Thompson outside. Louisville, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Thompson.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
For Louisville, they yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First one falls for.
Well, this guy's a classic example of hard work paying off. Jeremy Grant has developed into a very impactful player.
Aston McDaniel. Pippen with the wide open look. And the three ball is good. Pippen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
3 quarters of play in post game here. Blue. 3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Louisville with it. It's led by as many as 14 points. Cunningham outside. Here's Edwards. Good D by Embiid. Chicago trails by 3. Right side, SGA. Six to shoot. Cunningham with some nice D.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Louisville leading by 3. Pass to Grant. Here's Gugliotta. Jacks up a 3.
And you got to admire how hard Mourning goes at it on defense. When he's around, shooters tend to tense up.
Harper with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Here's Embiid. And Grant sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Takes the 3. That shot no good. Chicago trails by 3. Going inside. And Grant sends it back. And Embiid with the block.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
They set the pick. Grant rips down the rebound. Embiid the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Grant. Outside Grant. Got it to go off the glass.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Chicago trails by 5. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
It's James. Now onto the Kumbo. James outside. The three doesn't go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Down he goes for three.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
What a moment there, stepping up big time.
Thompson outside. Lets it fly from 18.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thompson. He drills the three.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
The three goes down. So it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Louisville. They're led by as many as 14 points.
Second team foul.
Here's Sprewell. Now Garnett. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now Thompson. And they come back with a three of their own. So Louisville gets it. Some good competition, but